We are helping you navigate Florida's turbulent housing market. Maybe you've noticed all the newly constructed houses sitting empty, sometimes for months at a time.
Our Brooke Chow is asking the experts what's behind the lull and listening to a Treasure Coast couple caught in the middle.
It definitely puts a little cloud instead of seeing the sunshine.
From Long Island to Hutchinson Island.
We moved here, it was, well, if you like this, you better make an offer today because it'll be gone tomorrow.
The Delahunties moved into their beachfront condo in 2020.
I figured time would be a month or two, maybe 3. So it's been almost 6 months now, and it's just a little frustrating.
The Delahunties
6
condo
months.
has been listed for sale since February. Meantime, they found a new home that they want to purchase in Fort Pierce.
Our realtor, Joe, had warned us that the market was a little saturated, that the condos aren't selling as quickly. When we purchased, they were selling overnight. So we knew the market would be different.
I sat down with their realtor, Joe Tumalo.
It's really tough to get a buyer right now.
According to Redfin's data, in June 2025, home prices in Florida were down 2.2% compared to last year. But on the flip side, there were over 219,000 homes for sale in the state of Florida in June. That's up 8.7% year over year.
So something's got to give. At the end of the day, are there going to be enough buyers for all these houses that are being built?
I asked Joe, why are there so many houses for sale in our area, and why are they sitting for months on end?
Interest rates are the number one reason. So, I mean, a 3% interest rate versus a 7% interest rate is a big difference when it comes to monthly payments. But the time and the situation has to be right.
Brooke Chow, WPTV News.
You guys just heard that this couple bought this house back in 2020, this condo back in 2020. They're trying to move somewhere near Fort Pierce, which is on the east coast of Florida near Vero Beach. So they bought it back in 2020 when interest rates were around, if it was early 2020, it was still around, probably around 3.5, I don't know, 4%, less than 4%. So yeah, they could, that's a low interest rate compared to what we have now, around 7%, close to 7%, depending on your credit score and your income. So yeah, back in 2020, interest rates were great. And we're talking now they're around 7%. And they're trying to sell this house. It's been on the market for 6 months, and they're trying to sell it now. And the reason they're having such a hard time trying to sell it is maybe it's a very expensive condo that they own, and they're trying to sell something with probably, you know, it's gone up quite a lot in value since they bought it. They bought it in 2020. If it's in a good area, nice location, great amenities in the condo building, it probably could have gone up quite well for them, and they could turn a nice dollar, a nice profit. But the problem is the interest rates are so high that it makes it difficult for people who don't have at least 20% to put down on a home. It makes it difficult to afford that expensive of a home, and maybe it's not as desirable for someone who can afford to put down a higher down payment. Maybe it's not in the location where someone who is more affluent with money to want to own that condominium. So let's take example, and let's assume that they bought this condo for back in 2020. Let's assume they bought it for $300,000. Okay, we're going to start at $300,000 at a 4% interest rate, and then I'm going to change it from a 4% interest rate to a 7% interest rate right now. And in both scenarios with a 20% down payment, so you guys can see just how expensive interest rates can make a monthly payment. So let's say $300,000 home, 20% down. That's only $60,000. So only $60,000 down. And let's say 4% interest rate, 30-year loan. For example, let's just say we closed on it today. Property taxes, let's say the property taxes, it's a homesteaded property, so it's probably, right now, probably about $3,000 a month. No PMI since it was 20% down. Homeowners insurance, we'll just be fair and say it's $1,500, seems fair, about right. And let's say they have a monthly HOA of $200, just to be fair, $200. You're only looking at $1,720 a month in mortgage payments. That's not bad for a $300,000 home. Now, let's assume since 2020, their home has gone up, let's call it 100,000, which is probably pretty fair to say for the condo that they have, right? And the new homeowner wants to put down 20%, but they're going to qualify for a 7% interest rate. They're still going to get, property taxes have definitely gone up. So we're going to say property taxes are at $4,000 now. Homeowners insurances, we'll call it $1,800. HOA, HOA may have not gone up too much, but we'll say it's 4 years, maybe 240. 240 a month is the HOA now. That because they do go up 240, $40 a month. Yeah, we'll say that. So see how much that changes it. That makes it $2,800 a month. $2,852 a month to own the same condo that this family's trying to sell. That is the reason. And at 7% interest rate on homes that are averaging $400,000, that are costing $400,000, I mean, you would still need an $80,000 down payment for a $400,000 home, 7% interest rate. You know, a lot of people simply don't have $80,000 in the bank right now, and they can't afford to put down 20%. So if they couldn't afford to put down, they're putting down maybe 10 just to still qualify for a conventional loan. But if you don't qualify for 20%, if you can't put down 20%, then you got to end up paying PMI, which is mortgage insurance. That's an extra expense to your bill every month, to your monthly mortgage, to protect you in case you fail to pay your mortgage every month, because you got to have insurance against your mortgage if you can't pay it. I mean, $2,800 a month for the same condo, and it's costing these people about $1,750 a month. That's an extra $1,000 a month. 7% interest rates with today's home prices are simply outrageous. It's unaffordable. This is the reason why so many people just can't afford homes. So Zillow reports the average home value in Fort Pierce is approximately $279,000, which is reflecting a 4.5% decrease year over year. So home prices year over year have significantly gone down. Redfin shows that the median home sale price for all home types was about $300,000 in July in 2025, up 5.6% year over year. So, okay. So the average home sale price in Fort Pierce is actually quite affordable for single-family homes at $280,000. That's just the average of what Zillow is reporting. That's not bad. But the thing is, I don't know where this family's condominium is. I don't know if it's further south, like in West Palm Beach, or if it's in Miami. I don't know where their condo is, but assuming it's a high-rise condo, it's probably still around above $300,000. And they're trying to sell it and move into a new home in Fort Pierce, which is definitely a more affordable area. And maybe they're trying to pay cash for their home, that the new home that they're trying to purchase. But either way, guys, the point of this video, the point I'm trying to make is 7% interest rates are just totally unaffordable for most families right now. Most people cannot afford 7% rates. Anyways, guys, that's my video today. Hope you like it. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.